My name is Flaubert Mbiekop. I'm Senior Program Officer with the Supporting Inclusive Growth team of IDSC.
I am Paul Okwi. I'm based in Nairobi. I work for the International Development Research Center as a Program Officer, looking at projects on the growing opportunities for women.
There are a number of challenges to women economic empowerment in sub-Saharan Africa. One of those comes from social norms. Traditionally, women's work is not that valued in traditional societies. But now that most African economies are more market-oriented, and women are increasingly present out of the household framework, it is important to understand how those changes are impacting women's roles, not only within the household, but also outside. So social norms or traditions is one of those challenges. So we want people to realize how important is that contribution, either through the market or within the household.
The challenges that economic empowerment of women face in sub-Saharan Africa are, first of all, perception. There is a strong cultural constraint in terms of perception of what women should be doing, what women are capable of. Now, if GROW comes out with empirical findings to show that the contribution of women to their economies, to their households, to their communities is beyond what the community or the general perception is, then GROW will have achieved one big objective in terms of changing the current setup of the perceptions. The second is that what are the kind of access facilities that women have? Do women enjoy the same benefits as the men? No. And this is what GROW is out to show, that we should provide equal opportunities to women in terms of education, in terms of health, in terms of food and other basic necessities. So GROW opens up that understanding of information, understanding of knowledge through the different channels of research that it provides.
The third challenge is actually to see how, as a society, we can take advantage of women being, in general, that active. By that active, I mean active not only in the marketplace, but also active in the household. How we can actually capitalize on that to foster the transformation of the African society, not only when it comes to speeding up economic growth, but also when it comes to improving other dimensions of economic development, like child education, child care, and so on and so forth.
The work that GROW is doing is quite innovative in the sense that, one, it is unpacking the hitherto assumed constraints to women's economic empowerment, and there are assumptions that these constraints are known, but the policymakers are not addressing them. So what GROW is doing is to go down to the roots and unpack, basically from the social, economic, cultural, political dimensions, what is affecting the growth of women, the entrepreneurial abilities of women, the opportunities of young women, and linking this to the policymakers through research. GROW provides a link to the policymaker because it does rigorous, robust, qualitative and quantitative research that feeds directly into the policy of these countries.
The first thing that GROW is trying to do right now is to build a body of empirical evidence to better understand the changes that are happening and that are actually impacting women, not only in their capacity to contribute to economic growth, but also to benefit from it. So building that body of empirical evidence is one thing, but also understanding how women involvement may make a difference is another thing that we are trying to contribute, and changing not only policymakers, but also people's mindset on the role that women can play in the economy is another contribution that we are trying to make.